Hey, I'm Jesse Metcalfe, and you're watching BUZZNET. My first job was at an Italian restaurant as a busboy. It was called the Gondolier, and I have a lot of good memories from those days. But one particular memory, probably one of my most embarrassing moments as a kid. You know, I was only 14 when I was working there, and I was bussing a huge tray of dishes and dropped it in the middle of the dining room in front of everybody, in front of a packed house. So people may not know that I'm a pretty accomplished musician. I play guitar. I played guitar for about 10 years, and I play like folky, you know, indie acoustic rock. My favorite show growing up was Three's Company, actually, and I wasn't really allowed to watch Three's Company because my mother thought it was sexist. So I had to sneak in my episodes of Three's Company, and I really, you know, I idealized, you know, Jack Tripper because, you know, of course he lived with two beautiful women. So as an adolescent, I thought that was pretty cool. The character, you know, on the tip of my tongue right now is obviously Christopher Ewing, you know, on Dallas. You know, I mean, I'm really happy that I ultimately ended up getting that role, you know, because initially I auditioned for the role of John Ross, and they gave that role to Josh Henderson, and they came back to me for Christopher, and you know, I was ecstatic because I saw myself in Christopher even more. I didn't go to a prom until I was out of high school. You know, I skipped the proms. I was anti-prom. You know, I considered myself a bit of a rebel, I guess, in high school, you know, so I didn't think proms were too cool. But ultimately, I ended up going to my girlfriend's senior prom when I was a freshman in college, so that was my first prom. I'd probably take Miranda Kerr, but if she wasn't available, I'd take my girlfriend. A lot more press for the new Dallas, which is coming out June 13th, and hopefully, you know, finding you know, a really good movie role to complement this new series that I'm on. The radio station I listen to the most is definitely an XM station, XMU, Sirius XMU. So they play they keep me up to date on all the new indie bands because there's like 5 coming out a day. So you know, it's difficult to keep up with all that. Gautier, Somebody That I Used to Know, The Shins, Simple Song, and probably that song by Fun, We Are Young.